In the 1850s, the U.S. Army did something insane. They built a camel army. And somehow, it almost worked. Picture this: dusty Texas trails, soldiers in uniform, and instead of horses, a line of massive, huffing camels carrying supplies like it's straight out of the Arabian desert. This wasn't a joke. It was a real U.S. military project. In 1855, Secretary of War Jefferson Davis, yes, the same guy who'd later lead the Confederacy, convinced Congress to give him $30,000 to test a wild idea. What if the American West could be conquered by camels? Why camels? Simple. The deserts of the Southwest were brutal. Horses collapsed. Mules dropped dead. Camels? They could go days without water, carrying nearly twice as much weight, and barely flinch in 120-degree heat. The U.S. sent a ship to the Mediterranean, loaded camels from Egypt, Turkey, and Tunisia, and sailed them to Texas. Soldiers were shocked. Camels carried 1,000 pounds without slowing. They marched across jagged rock and burning sand. One soldier wrote, "The camel will go where no mule can travel." But there was a problem. They stank. Their breath reeked. They spat at anyone who annoyed them. And horses? They hated camels. If a camel walked by, cavalry horses panicked and bolted. Still, the Camel Corps delivered mail, hauled supplies, and scouted uncharted trails. Locals couldn't believe their eyes. Imagine a cowboy in 1857 riding into town and seeing the U.S. Army on camels. Then the Civil War hit. Jefferson Davis left for the Confederacy, and suddenly no one cared about camels. The Corps was abandoned. Some sold to circuses. Others escaped into the wild. And here's the craziest part. For decades, wild camels roamed Texas, Arizona, even California. Ranchers swore they saw them at night, moving across the desert like ghosts. Last confirmed sighting? 1941, nearly a century after America's camel experiment. So next time someone says U.S. history is boring, remember this. There was a time when the American flag flew over a desert army of camels. Think that's wild? You haven't seen anything yet. Subscribe for more untold stories from history you won't believe.